Okay, real quick video. Um, okay, so I don't know if you can tell or not, but these rear tires are starting to wear unevenly, meaning they've got kind of a cup-shaped wear pattern where some of the treads are going to be higher than others. And when you start getting this kind of wear pattern where it's not wearing smoothly, you've got this kind of cupping wear pattern, it means your shocks or struts are bad. Fortunately, on this car, it's pretty easy. You've got an 18 millimeter up top and an 18 millimeter on the bottom. The one thing, though, that's going to be kind of a pain is this is the bolt holding the top strut or top shock absorber on there. And you're going to have to get a wrench on the back side of this, which is going to be, you won't be able to see it. You'll kind of have to feel around for it and get your wrench on the back. And then I was able to take this off with an impact. And then the bottom part, it's easy to access these, but they are on there pretty snug, so you're definitely going to have to put some muscle in it. But this car's got 140,000 miles. Most suspensions don't really last much longer than 140,000 miles. I mean, it doesn't matter what you drive. At this kind of mileage, your suspension is either wore out or it's going to be wore out pretty soon. So, pretty easy fix. These struts are not very expensive. I think I paid like $30 for a Monroe shock for this car, so that wasn't too bad. And just 2 bolts, that's all it takes. Okay, so quick tip. When you get your new part, make sure the parts visually are similar. So they don't have to be absolutely identical, but do take a look at it, because for some reason this is the type of thing that gets returned a lot, and it's easy to put an item in the wrong box, you know what I mean? So these look similar, but they are not the same, obviously, which is okay. It will work out. As long as your mounting holes and the overall length is similar. They can be slightly longer or shorter, but you want them to basically match up. If they don't match up, take it back, get a different one. If you live in the Midwest, these bolts, 100% guaranteed rusted solid. So before you take on this project, consider that you're going to have to put some penetrating lube on these. Let it sit maybe overnight, or you may have to take some heat to it. When you put it back together, use some grease or some anti-seize, because these will rust out really bad. Now, I live in a spot where there's no salt on the roads, but if you live anywhere where they salt the roads, these are going to be trashed, even if it's only a couple of years old. Anyway, hope you found it helpful. Oh yeah, and one last thing. When you install it, put the top bolt in first. It's easier if you put the top bolt in first, because you're going to have to either extend or compress this a little bit, and it's just going to be easier to do if you do the top one first.